All right. I'm a mimic. It's time for Alan Wake 2, the final draft. We were with Saga last time we were playing. We had just gotten through Coffee World, or at least part of it, and gotten the key to Saga's trailer. Hey Alani, Grat's on first. So now what we're going to do is actually leave the trailer park. Not leave the trailer park. Leave Coffee World and go to the trailer park. And hopefully deal with a couple of sheriff's deputies. So that's the plan. And I'm hoping we'll find some more manuscripts, some new manuscripts in the trailer park and up at the lighthouse. So let's go. Well, it looks like I have some things for the case board. That's right, we got the safe combo. It looks like we could have profiled somebody to find the combo for the safe, but we were able to do it without this.
I need to open the safe. What's the combination?
People hate the puzzles, Ilmo. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Jaakko. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop.
Yeah, but we already knew that. There we go. That looks a lot better. The story is affecting more people's memories. Will my memories change? I don't think Saga's memories ever actually change, do they? At least from what we saw. Okay. There's an investigation. Oh, on the way out of Coffee World, we'll grab that. That's no problem. We're looking pretty good. You know, the other thing we did last time was finish getting all of the achievements, which I am kind of surprised that it's possible to 100% this game, achievements-wise, without actually playing the final draft. Let's pick up this key. So we already know it's here because of last time we played, and because we have that really handy charm.
When you ask, Mayor Seta will speak.
It's true. Because Mayor Setter is a good dog. We can grab this cult stash. M and T were supposed to be on patrol last night, but didn't show. If anyone hears anything from them, let me know. M and T. That'd be Mulligan and Thornton. I heard some sort of grunting.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
You can do anything you put your mind to, hero. So long as what you put your mind to is part of the story. That's true. But does it have to be part of the story? We've made it back on the road.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. Anyacho Saga. Mayor Setter is not afraid of the rough questions.
Rough. I get it. It keeps trying to give me crossbow ammo, and I'm not interested. I don't see any pages showing up, though. Welcome to the Lighthouse Trailer Park. No, not that one. Trailer park key. Not the screwdriver.
It's in the rain. Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Don't look like cultists.
Not quite cultists.
That's not helping! I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it! We're too old now!
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time! Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Start the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here? How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. It's so good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long-lost Murfad, Thor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
These two are just so great.
Just as crazy as everyone else.
No,
Just as caught in it.
not
I need
like
to stay
everyone
focused.
else.
I need to check out the trailer.
They're not like everyone else. At all. Oh, right. Who's involved? M and T. Here we go. Odin claims he's my grand uncle and Tor is my grandfather.
Keep trying.
Wait a minute, what? Over here. There we go. Connection to Tor and Odin. Mom never talked about her family. Anytime I asked Mom about her home or family, she shut down. I have no idea who my grandparents are. Which is pretty tough. We might as well just fill this in real quick.
Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo. Thor Anderson, Odin Anderson, the old gods of Asgard. That's our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that.
Thor, Odin, Saga. All Norse inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence? Did the horror story change their names to match mine?
No, they did not.
So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
It looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro. She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration. Our little saga all grown up and finally home. Sure, we've had a few sips. Just a taste. The famous Anderson moonshine. Oh, the nectar of the gods. You want some?
No thanks. Have you seen any strange people in deer masks?
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things when you make your way down the bottle. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay, never mind.
Those two are just so great, though. Okay, so let's grab this lunchbox, and then we'll go into the trailer.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Because the more of these we have, the better our weapons. You can overcome adversity and achieve your goals. Thanks, Rose.
Uplifting. Music for the soul.
It sure was nice of them to watch over this place. Even if they did kind of
Reeks of booze.
use it as their clubhouse.
We got time. Blum wants to stay on our good side.
Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Agent Anderson, our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you we are committed to your well-being and will allow the time needed for your recovery of this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. Warm regards, Supervisory Special Agent Stacy Morrow. The plot chickens, excellent puns for the comida hen in your life.
A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior.
Murder at the Manor House, an architectural mystery. Criminal Justice, a critical look at a broken system. Book of Puns from Ilmo is My Life in Waterby. Okay. And then the same last name.
Doesn't look right.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, the connection to Torah noted. Okay. It's not exactly an uncommon surname, though. That is true. Odin, Tor, Odin, Freya, Saga. We all have Norse first names. Could be a coincidence. A pretty big one, but yeah. Hey, it's Logan. The same picture. Old desktop. Oh yeah, shouldn't there be a deer in here somewhere? Or is there not one in here? That's a lot of booze.
A addressed to me. From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality. Not just people's memories.
Washington Power.
This card has Mom's handwriting.
A little bird told me it's your birthday, so be sure to give yourself some special treatment. Love you, Logan. Grandma M. Birthday card to Logan. Utility bill. Dated February 22nd, 2018. But why are there bottles even in the bathroom? Come on, guys.
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal.
Connie Chu, Wildlife of the Pacific Northwest.
The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little.
Nordic Tales. The Kind Stranger. The Very Old House. As in the oldest house? And The Ribbon-Hearted Girl.
Bon. Logan used to love her music.
I forgot to look up if that was a real artist.
Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute.
Also from 2018. So I think these all go to Logan, right? Torin Odin, Casey, and Logan playing a game that definitely looks like it has the oh no, I forgot its name. The former from Control. Same basic shape. That looks like a giant sword or something. And then that's a picture of Coffee World. To Logan, keep on shining, little rock star. Your proud great-granddad and great-granduncle. The old gods of Asgard. Night Springs. New season coming soon. I totally watched Night Springs, by the way. These drawings look like the guys I met outside. Thor and Odin. That's because they are. Let's see. How does the story change reality? Yeah, that's it. Maybe Wake can't invent wholly new ideas, but has to use what already exists. Which would definitely suggest that Thor and Odin are actually related.
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival Nights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home, right after I find this biker workshop. No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are! Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
He's a taken cultist. Could the Bond poster be referring to Bon Jovi? I don't think so. It's a very different poster. And Saga did say it was that Logan loved her music. So maybe it's not a real artist. Cult of the Tree. Photo of Thor
Sure.
and Odin. May or may not be members.
No, that is not going on the board. Some real things are mixed in with the fiction. Doesn't matter. It's not real. It's not.
I love how this the board will play back, you know, some of these little things that Saga does to the board as you're trying to play with the board. Bon Jovi makes it difficult to look up. Yeah, I could see that. Bon Jovi making it difficult to look up an artist named Bon. Okay, before we leave, take a quick look. There's a bunch of stuff in there, but we can't go in there because it's still flooded. So we're gonna chase after Mulligan and Thornton.
The cult of the tree.
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Ooh, I got too close. Can I shine my light on you? No, not allowed to. That's okay.
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Pastrami sandwich.
Okay.
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is was where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Okay. It's such a big flow, too. Wait, how are they gonna get that out of here? Not sure they thought that one through. Yeah, they have the imagery going on in here. Oh,
That's a good deer.
that's a very good deer. This has got to be a reference to Control, right? The fake tree. Okay, so what were these ones? Stash the stashes. I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Don't do that, you rascals. This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. You want to get drunk in the workshop? Fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. Yako has kids? And the OOP being the object of power, which is our clicker. Paycheck, float work. We read all of these. This is sauna night. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death. Ignore Fred, he doesn't have what it takes. And then the lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help.
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Nothing down there. Okay. So the first one is the hourglass. Oh, I almost missed this page. Deputies make a grave mistake.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree, a forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. A last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
Yeah, that's more than just a little mistake. Okay, hourglass, and then we have the twisted hourglass. And then we have the up and down. And if we do that in order of height, we would do this one, and this one. Perfect.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
At least they make it easy. That light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk, it's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're gonna cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It'll be like a ritual. This is gonna work.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
Everyone, please read. I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication, communication, communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better. Yeah,
The cult
that's
is
not
leaving
great.
supplies around for themselves. This will be handy.
Let's add
That's
all
it.
of those. I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count. Locked and loaded and ready to go.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
Read. To whoever's been sabotaging lake house equipment, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grand Master. These are way too corpo sounding for a good cult. That is true. These are a bunch of people pretending to be a cult. But these do sound just like corporate memos, don't they?
This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
Ritual for taken. Surround the target. Subdue them using a hammer or other blunt object. Restrain them. Carve out their heart. Recite the words. Put the clicker into their chest. Flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember the floodlights on tripods. We need to see what we're doing, and always work in pairs. It doesn't actually say what the words are. Do we ever learn what the words are? Cult of the Tree. Note detailing the steps of the cult ritual. What kind of cult? No. Cult ritual. There it is. The steps of the ritual are listed here, consistent with Nightingale's murder. No mention of writing in the cult's ritual steps. That is true. They never actually write anything down. They just repeat words. So the writing's related, but not part of the ritual. Cultists note admonishing members for FBC equipment. Cult goal? No? Psychology? There it is. It was psychology. Seems our cultists aren't totally aligned here. They don't sound like true believer types. That's true. Usually a cult is very singular minded, isn't it? At least fictional cults. Cultist note about ritual being interrupted. Huh? Would that not... Oh, that's why he was the only one to become a monster. Use the clicker in the cult ritual. Mulligan and Thornton. Confirmed. They're cult members.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
There was an email saying the OOP should stay in the assembly hall. What the hell is an OOP? Is it connected to the clicker? Kinda. The clicker is an OOP. This is the same garage as the photo, so we need to be careful. We can be careful, right, Saga?
A fuse.
Grab a fuse.
Could come in handy.
And this right here is where the Cult of the Tree symbol came from. They had a triangle from the FBC upside down, and they drew another one. And that was the whole thing.
This is one weird cult.
We're the Cult of the Tree. We watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. The tree, a spruce tree. Keep them out, keep them safe. Together we are a forest.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
Oh yeah, this was the FBC investigating Rose. Very detailed. I like how she reads the sudden stop before bed for like 40 minutes. Observation report on the Cult of the Tree. Intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the Cult of the Tree shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. The level of organization is underlined and it says WTF. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation Unit recommends Cult of the Tree be kept under permanent surveillance, with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. See File 85-21-1027 for full report and recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at Cauldron Lake Research Site. as both operate in a shared area. You were right. These sneaky fuckers are watching us, and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Well, it's fine if you're, like, small scale. Is Rose involved? No, Rose isn't involved. Seriously, this would almost be funny if they weren't killing people. Yeah. But really, Mulligan and Thornton are the ones that are killing people. Did I miss a manuscript page out there? Hold on. I missed another page. I had to have walked right by it. Hey, it's Rubber Ducky. A couple of them. Anybody see this page that I missed? I'm standing right on it. What? Okay. Maybe I didn't miss it and it just shows up later. So I should be looking like right at it. Okay. We'll check again when we come back up. Quick save.
There's a basement.
And down into the basement. Oh, the page is probably in the basement. That makes sense.
Shit.
Nope, I need that.
Hey! Freeze!
That's the clicker.
No! They took it!
They're playing with me.
I was so close.
And there's the page.
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here, like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside, waiting. And a parade float is the key.
Okay. So we're gonna deal with all of this stuff first. Cultist room hidden beneath the motorcycle shop. Ilmo and Yako. They're very involved. The clicker was taken.
The clicker was there the whole time. Fucking Mulligan and Thornton.
Okay, next is manuscript.
Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready. You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her.
Well, we can fix that.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
Terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton.
Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them.
Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale.
And the Cult of the Tree.
Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination. Not one tree. A forest. The word. A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader.
I like how even the mind place is shaking from the monster upstairs.
They took the clicker into the overlap. How do I get it back? Atakan is upstairs. This was a trap.
I think we got this.
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
Having the later weapons this early is just so overpowered. This shotgun is just so overpowered. Okay, so now... Yep, that was the page. Manuscript page.
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's the parade float. But it's incomplete.
How to get the clicker back.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later. What's missing from the parade float? I need to put it together. Is this the parade float the page mentioned? This is one disturbing parade float. Stabbing, again and again. That must mean the arm's supposed to move.
Yeah. No, not that one. This one. Mask.
How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't? I don't hear any haunting laughter.
We just need the knife. Hutari butchered his victim with a puku knife.
Not sure what puko means, but it looks like the knife is missing. So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed. Gift shop. Easy. I can't make out what it says.
Espresso
Express. Got it. Fair Trade Fun Zone.
Easy. We can do this no problem. The knife.
The float killer used a knife.
The
Art
haunting
imitating life.
laughter.
Is missing a soundtrack? The float killer isn't wearing a mask. Maybe he needs one. I figured out what the float is missing.
Good job, Saga.
Ilmo stood in front of the parade float, turned dramatically to his crew. Now, imagine the murderer's arms moving. Stab, 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 and then Natki laughing. Everyone at Deerfest always plays it safe, not us. This monument to Watery's history, this work of art will sweep this year's awards. The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
Art is always the key. Where's the moose skull mask?
The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the moose skull mask is.
I really do like how Saga thinks this whole thing is, you know, intuition. Mulligan and Thornton screwed something up. Not intuition, but profiling. When there's no way that this is what profiling would be like.
The mask is missing. Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master. Moose steak is never a mistake. Just get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know. Where is the mask?
Go ahead and bleach it. We'll bow to him. The maw of the crumbling well. Show the bitch who's boss.
The moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
See, was that so hard? You just have to ask nicely. They hid their victim's body in a well. Well, that's not the only thing they hid.
I saw something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World. I know the moose skull will be there.
Okay, but first, let's find our lunchbox.
And that wraps up my list of favorite park benches in Bright Falls. And now, I just want to clear something up from our last broadcast. There was some talk, an off-color joke of sorts about Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky being dead, which of course is a bunch of hogwash. So I'm gonna give our dear friend Wendy a call so we can put an end to these silly rumors. And, oh, it looks like we already have her on the phone line. Wendy, hello.
Hi there, Pat.
That's not Wendy.
No, this is Jim Figamore. Remember, we were going to do the announcement today.
Oh, was that today?
Poor Pat.
Listeners, we have Jim Figamore with us and the director of the
He was trying so hard to latch on to
And
reality.
another lunchbox.
It must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist of something. Well, good news, Rose. You are.
What happened to this town? Bright Falls used to draw in thousands of tourists with its vibrant art scene and impressive bird feeders.
Impressive bird feeders. Okay, case board. We found a new lunchbox. Then let's actually go to 38. That's plenty. Move faster while aiming.
Saga gripped the pump-action shotgun, aiming down the barrel. It fit in her hands perfectly. It felt steady. She had it under control. She swung around, ready. Saga squeezed the trigger of the pump-action shotgun. The shots poured out, faster and faster in a growing frenzy.
And that's a fully upgraded shotgun. So we just need 9 more, and then we've fully upgraded all our weapons. That's pretty great. Jim Figamore is running against Mayor Sutter. Can't beat Mayor Sutter, though.
That concludes our program today.
Oh, I actually had more to...
Jim Figamore and Pat Maines signing off.
Okay. Now just to deal with Coffee World.
It's here. I knew it would be. I made them show me. Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
It is a pretty big mask. Interesting that they actually added straps and stuff to it so somebody could actually wear it if they so chose.
The moose skull goes here, obviously.
Okay. So I think the toughest out of all of these is the Espresso Express. Simply because we have to get it running.
No power. Must be a fuse box around here somewhere. A fuse is missing. Can't
Good
operate the
thing.
ride without it.
Good thing we found a fuse. Can you imagine how hard this would be if you missed that fuse on the table? That'd be awful.
There we go. Now I just need to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
Ooh, we're good. Maybe turn it off before going down and underneath. Just a thought, Saga. And ripping out a circuit board.
Shit! Good thing no one was riding that.
And we actually just turned it on. And this definitely wasn't here. I just checked the map. Deputies corrupted.
The killing of Monica Thompson was a terrible mistake. Thornton blamed Mulligan's itchy trigger finger. Mulligan blamed Thornton's shitty pastrami sandwich. They only agreed it wasn't their fault. No one will find her corpse. We'll hide it. They fed the body to the maw of a crumbling well, like the murderous Huatari brothers did long ago. They lied to everyone. The word would never get out. But a secret like this doesn't die. It grew inside them, like cancer. The darkness taking over, filling the shape of them.
Still no new ones, though. I don't think I can actually get to the control panel anymore to turn this on. And I cannot turn it off here. The perfect scapegoat, the pastrami sandwich. Yeah. Oh, Mulligan and Thornton weren't even good at their jobs. And, you know, murdering innocent people. Why is this all shadowy?
I guess a toy knife will do.
I hear that. Did that take it out? Puppy? Oh, that was close. This one. This is what we have the most ammo for. If we run into take it. This is what we'll need. It's not great against wolves, but against Taken, this is the way to go. At least standard Taken.
Have a beautiful day.
Thank God.
We got all the pieces. Let's just get out of here. Been in Coffee World so much, I know exactly where I'm going at all times. Okay, I don't like how there's a wolf here too. Let's do this. Nope. Ow. Oh. Right as I was pulling out my weapon. Oh, so close. We'll go with the shotgun. Wait. Oh, I didn't actually collect the... Excuse me, Wait a minute. Cassette tape. Well, now there's 2 cassette tapes, because I died in a dumb spot. Like, who dies to 2 Taken and a wolf, right? Okay, he comes out. Man, where's the wolf? They did all attack together. Yeah, but that's no excuse.
Patience! Copy thief!
Good job, Saga.
Okay.
Now keep moving.
So where did the puppy go? Ah, they made it easier on me. Game took pity on me.
A little something to get those arms moving.
Next is the
There's
knife.
your knife. Some creepy laughing for atmosphere. Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker from these assholes.
Down we go.
What the hell? Where am I?
The bottom of a well. And the sauna. Now I need to make sure to check for manuscript pages while I'm here. Because I don't get to use the map while I'm in an overlap. Like this page. The deputies in the morgue.
Mulligan and Thornton in the wreckage of the morgue, shadows on their faces. Thornton did his best woman's voice. I'm a stuck-up FBI bitch. I'll make a big fucking mess, then get these dumb backwater cops to clean it up. Thornton turned to his partner. These government motherfuckers. Next time, Mulligan, I'll tell her. You got no clue. You let your own kid drown. You're a fucking fraud. Mulligan leered. Pinning the murder on the Bookers would have fixed this whole goddamn mess. But their kind always sticks together. I reckon we should show the bitch who's boss, Thornton. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton. Inside them, they grinned.
And that was it. I don't remember the part about the Bookers, but I might just not remember that part. And nothing else in the sauna. No page on the dock. Even though it feels like the perfect place to put a page.
A terrible mistake.
Recruiting these two into the cult of the tree was a mistake.
Everyone at Deerfest always plays it safe. You got no clue.
Mom! Mom! It's cold. I'm tired.
Logan? Logan! I'm here!
Mom!
That's not Logan,
Logan!
Saga. You know it's not. I wonder if Logan is gonna show up in future Remedy games, like Control Resonant or anything. Because she's in Anderson too, right? And she lives in New York.
The story is trying to take Logan. I can still stop this. I need the clicker.
There we go. Okay.
Anderson's been tricked. He has it now.
Wake? I saw him this way in the other overlap. It's a loop. Just like before.
It's always a loop, Saga. Well, it's not a loop. It's a spiral. New page. Mocha's funeral. Aw.
Ilma Koskela stood in front of the small gathering of Coffee World employees and bikers. He read from a piece of paper. Mocha was a wonderful moose who deserves a place of honor in the Hall of the Calavella Knights. His skull will become the crown of the Grand Master, the dead brought back to life. There was polite applause. After the service, Ilmo had the body hauled off to be turned into moose steaks. Mulligan and Thornton were told to get the head cleaned. They both grabbed an antler. What the hell, Thornton? I got it, Mulligan. They brought the skull into the workshop to boil it and bleach it. They grumbled. Wanted to just get it fucking done. It was just a stupid animal. But I guess moose steak is never a mistake, huh?
So, interesting. The additions here are that Mulligan and Thornton were the ones taking care of her skull. Mocha's skull. And that they weren't exactly happy about it. Always check for ammo. I'm pretty sure there's not anything else in there after the first loop. Just keep on going. Ooh. I don't think I remember seeing the face there like that before. I'm back into the well.
This is a nightmare. I can't get through that. I need to look for another way through.
Arthy's always such a bro. Always helping out. it's the dancing. So this overlap is overlapping with the theater in the dark place. That's right. Because it's Mulligan and Thornton and a murder. Thanks, Auntie. I needed these. Kinda camper keeps ammo in the cooler though. Didn't want to waste too much of the shotgun ammo. Ati. And yeah, that image of Aki smiling is from Yutan Yu. Yutan Yu. As is this scene. Of Casey dancing.
Okay. Going down.
That's such a great laugh.
Still trapped. The hero.
Trapped how?
The
What does that
hero.
mean?
They talk about a hero during the first time? Thanks for the music, Aki. Still no ammo. Okay. Onward. Oh, the whole lake is turned into blood. That's fun. Shoebox. Do I need anything from the shoebox? I guess I could swap this out. Okay, I think that's all I'd switch out, honestly. And then I'm gonna just replace the batteries. Even though it's a waste of a single charge, I'd rather not have to refill it right away. That hurt. Okay. Let's go ahead and just use one of these. Reload.
What the hell?
Pick these up.
Stab, stab, stab.
Okay, that one's down. Let's reload. There.
Those pieces of darkness keep bringing the deputies back. This will stop them.
Oh, reload. Oh my gosh. Not great.
The deputies will just keep coming back unless I destroy those pieces of darkness.
Yeah, where's the darkness? That's Saga. I hear one. Nope, not that. What's darkness on my list? Wait a minute, what darkness am I missing? There it is.
There. Next time they won't be coming back.
Show the bitch who's boss!
Oh, I was dodging. Reload.
Saga Anderson, listen.
Wake?
I've been tricked. Scratch wrote. I tried to fix the story, but has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch.
We're making progress. I wrote to be the story's hero. Save her family. Save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, you know it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did you put my family in the horror story? I keep seeing him in overlaps, but he's already out. Are these visions coming from the past, when he was still trapped in the dark place? I have the clicker. I can stop this nightmare.
End of chapter. And we're skipping the
Wake
songs
said
for
he
now.
could use the clicker to undo the horror story. I need to get back to Bright Falls, to Casey and Wake. I should check in with Casey.
Oh, I used all that ammo. And one of my charms too. That was pretty rough. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have now. There's the ranger cabin, there's the trailer park, and there's the lighthouse. And then some stuff in the Latte Lagoon, right? So we'll hit the Latte Lagoon, the ranger cabin, and then go down to the trailer park. I also want to keep an eye out for any new manuscripts while we're doing this. There we go. I really need to get more rifle ammo. It was nice that I didn't actually die and have to restart the Thornton and Mulligan fight. That's for sure. Trickster doll. Do we have the dolls to do this one?
Oh, another rhyme.
A devil with a prize lured the animals to his boat all shiny and new. Who would float and who would sink? Asked the devil with a wink. The moose went splash, the deer sailed on. But which one of them was therefore gone? Okay, so the devil had a prize. The moose went splash. And the deer sailed on.
What the hell?
Hey, the moose is gone. At least now I will have a replacement for that Deerfest mug or Oh Dear Diner mug that I lost.
I'm getting quite the charm collection.
Okay, so now we should be able to just leave Coffee World and go up to the ranger station that's behind it. Clear that one out. I missed my turn. Ah, nothing. And then we'll do the trailer, right? Oh, wait. Monster doll. I missed a doll? I got Trickster. I'm glad I checked. Right in front of me, huh? Oh, there it is. Why can't I pick it up? Do I already have the monster doll? No. Wait a minute, why can't I pick up the monster doll? I'll have to come back for it. If I don't pick it somewhere, pick it up somewhere else. I keep missing that turn though. This is such a great little park.
Come on, Casey. No answer.
Calling Casey.
David.
Okay.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David, can you call me back, please? It's urgent. Please. Why isn't David answering? Is Logan all right? How does this all work? Has the horror story already gotten her? Wake should know.
Don't worry, we'll get back to Alan. Don't forget to use the janitor's bucket to alternate between characters. I do actually remember that. I'm
The
pretty
flooding's
sure
lowered. I should look around. See where
Yeah.
the water was hiding.
there wasn't actually a janitor's bucket in there for me to use. Pretty sure we already got that lunchbox. It's such a great cabin. Very cabin in the woods. Well, it is a cabin in the woods, I guess. It's literally a ranger cabin in the woods. Whoa, whoa. Excuse you. way easier when you catch them off. Okay, that one took way more hits. Ooh. Feel like I'm running low on ammo on the good guns because I keep using them.
Another one of those rhymes.
That's a young woman, eager and smart, ventured into the woods, the beast's lair. The king of the forest stole her heart, and together they now live without care. Looks like I don't have the doll for this one. Okay. At least not yet. Maybe it's inside. Ooh, finally some ammo.
Can't be opened on this side.
For some reason, I thought the front door would be locked and the back door was open, but it's the other way around. This looks like a job for a screwdriver. And more ammo. Perfect. Somebody just sitting and reading FBC files. And a deer.
Poor thing.
I had to have missed this one on the first playthrough. Okay, now we can open that. Let's check upstairs and see if there's any dolls. Experiment PF-NR-23, codename Beauty and the Beast. Test results notations. Creating the perfect environment for each test case has become the crux of my study. However, I am certain that setting the stage in a sufficiently convincing manner will make the fiction come into existence. I am now going to use propping in the way a set designer of a feature film would, making the cabin seem like an actual house of the characters depicted in the rhyme, with small personal touches and realistic items in addition to the few key items, such as the drawings, dolls, and personal letters, used so far. The early results have been promising but incomplete. I will continue with the propping in a controlled manner until it reaches a functional state. It is crucial to gain traction with this. The dimensional opening I'm attempting to manifest in this very location will be a groundbreaking achievement worthy of my genius. So this has to be Dr. Campbell here. So I'm pretty sure Campbell was the one that was trying to open something. Hey, look. The monster doll. I don't think it was supposed to be down in Latte Lagoon. The bear and the maiden. And that is a heart made of roses. I'm not 100% that that would match the story you're trying to tell, but we'll see. I don't think I missed anything else in here. But we should be able to use this now. Okay. The king of the forest stole her heart. That's a bear. This was the maiden.
Sure.
When you make the king of the forest a bear, that's a problem. I wonder if you could put, like, the hero there instead.
I'm gonna need a bigger charm bracelet.
That's true. A bigger charm bracelet would be nice. I know I already upgraded it to 4, but having 5 slots would be very helpful. Books all over the floor. Nothing with a title, though. Okay.
Volunteered locally.
You volunteered locally? Also, just having completely upgraded weapons makes this way easier as well. So now it's just the trailer park, right? And then back to Bright Falls? Or we switch with Alan? Or do we switch with Alan right outside the trailer park? Because I think the break room right outside the trailer park does have a mop bucket. Nope. This one's way too fast. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's get further down and see if he'll chase us down here.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
I don't feel like it's something you should be trying to get used to. Just saying. And I don't see any manuscript page symbols. So I think we're doing pretty good. Empty. Ammo. Okay. That feels a little better. So I think there's just the I think the only thing we can do in the trailer park is another one of the FBC puzzles, the rhymes, nursery rhymes.
This birthing into woods.
They can't see me when I'm in here. Okay, shoebox. Let's put this away. So I don't need this. And I don't need 2 of these, so I'm putting 1 of these away. And I am going to save because I am all out of time. Final draft. Okay. But that was pretty good. We took good care of that entire overlap. And even did a couple nursery rhymes. I am still waiting for more of the manuscripts. I was expecting more to be exclusive to the final draft, and so far we have only gotten a couple. But more of the changes seem to be in the small things, like the dialogue in the dark place for Alan, which makes sense. It's focusing on Alan. The goal of the final draft, I guess. But we will pick this up next time. In the meantime, let's raid somebody. Just need to find somebody good to raid. It looks like a few of the people we've raided in the past are playing, but none of them are playing Alan Wake. I'm not seeing anybody that's doing it for the first time, or at least advertising that they're doing it for the first time, which is what I try and aim for. So we're going to raid I'll find somebody. Here we go. I think this person might be doing the final draft as well. So we're going to go ahead and raid them. But be nice, and thanks for hanging out.